This is an H2APAC news and comment story about hydrogen tech, policy, and finance from Asian and Pacific nations, from our studios in sunny Southern California. To prepare everyone for the U.S. Hydrogen Hub announcement and funding, we are putting out our U.S. Hydrogen Hub's Thing a Day videos, one a day until the announcement. This one is U.S. Hydrogen Hub's Thing a Day Video 2, Where Will the Hydrogen Hubs Be? The simple version. Look for this series of videos on our YouTube channel. Search TreasureBeam on YouTube. The announcement that the U.S. Department of Energy would award 6 to 10 hydrogen hub applicants with grants totaling $7 billion got everyone in hydrogen world excited in the fall of 2021 when it came out in the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law. The announcement focused attention on hydrogen hubs. What is a hydrogen hub? A place where people who do hydrogen come together, like a Silicon Valley for hydrogen economy companies. We talked about that in our Hydrogen Hubs Thing a Day Video 1 yesterday. The Hydrogen Hubs Awards are organized as a competition. About 70 public and private partnerships with government, corporate, and education organizations came together to submit applications with requests for the grant money. In some cases, single companies led an application with partners. Full disclosure, I am on the Transportation and other committees of the California Arches H2.org Hydrogen Hub. So where will the hydrogen hubs be? That is the $7 billion question. Around 70 applications were cut down to around 30, and then 30 cut down to around 10 to 15. In the beginning of August 2023, these finalists went through interviews at the Department of Energy. Now, we are in the beginning of September, and the decisions have probably been made. They're just finalizing them. In any case, the results will come out soon. In this video and the next, we will look at 2 different ways to look at the finalists to figure out who will get the awards: the simple way and the data-driven way. We can also look at the U.S. Department of Energy's map. They made one. Check it out. Today we talk about the simple way. The simple way is looking at the map and remembering what the goals of the program are. Add energy security and national security and come to a conclusion. The goals of the program are: target strategic and high-impact end uses, reduce the cost of clean hydrogen, and support regional networks. From these goals, we can get a few ideas. First, where are the big population centers of the United States? These are the big cities. We need to divide up the map into 6 to 10 regions that include big cities and large rural populations. This is where transportation is heaviest, concentrated along transportation corridors like Route 95 on the East Coast and Route 5 on the West Coast. We made a video on hydrogen-powered cars before. You should see it. It's cool. But hydrogen cars are probably not the best use of hydrogen today. Heavy transportation, replacing big diesel engines along transportation corridors, will reduce emissions quickly once the price of hydrogen comes down and hydrogen production efficiency comes up. Second, where are the steel and cement and chemical and petroleum factories and refineries? Also, factor in the natural gas and coal-fired electric plants. These are another big source of emissions. Third, we need to factor in energy security. Whether you believe that our climate is changing or not, scientists do. And politicians make policy based on science. Our modern society is driven by energy. Nationally, at a state level, and at a city level in the United States, we need to make sure that we have the energy we need no matter how the environment changes in the year to come. Finally, we should keep in mind national security. Since World War II, America has not been invaded or attacked. It has been a relaxed place. An increasing number of challenges are coming up recently that may shift our thinking on where we should focus our efforts for local energy development and the role of hydrogen hubs. I got a master's degree from the University of Hawaii. I studied Asian and Pacific nations there. America's roots are in the Atlantic. but we are and will be a Pacific nation too. So I was an expat living and working in Asia for many years. So maybe I think about this more than other people in America. But naval armadas from rival countries have recently sailed close to Alaska. Rival country militaries are building bases on strategic islands in the Pacific and talk openly about attacking Guam, an American territory. What happens when shipping traffic is cut off to American territories, states, or allies? Hydrogen is a valuable energy source. It can be made locally with sun and water if we cannot transport other energy sources in bulk. So what do these 4 simple ideas give us? The U.S. Department of Energy's map. I told you, this was the simple way. It's Saturday. Let's not get complicated. New England and New York will be together in one hub. Now, I'm from Boston. I like that about as much as New Yorkers will, but let's all try to get along. Appalachia will have one to cover coal country. They hope to use coal to make hydrogen, but they're going to have to do CCS. The Gulf Coast will have one. America's energy and gas industry and infrastructure is strongest here. And they have much to teach us. Remember, hydrogen is a gas. Safety first. Alaska and Hawaii will have one, a Pacific hub. This will also include Guam and others. If they make more than they need, they will export it to Asia. The Southwest will have one. They have so much sun for solar energy, but not much water. California will have one. I'm involved in that one. We have aggressive plans to reduce emissions. And the Pacific Northwest will have one. They have the cheapest electricity in the USA. U.S. Hydrogen Hubs Thing a Day Video 3 will talk about where the hydrogen hubs might be awarded from the data-driven way. That will get much more technical. So look for that tomorrow. H2APAC is news and comment about hydrogen tech, policy, and finance from Asian and Pacific nations. It is produced by TreasureBeam. We also have HOOT-CP, Hydrogen Training and Certification, and HTuesdays.org, Hydrogen Professional Industry Meetups. Contact us through our TreasureBeam website at treasurebeam.com. That's treasure like a pirate treasure, beam like a laser beam.